have an 8.5 by 11 process video for you today, and I'm going to be playing with the idea of a white on white technique. So what I have here is I have a 12 by 12 cut file. This is a cut file from Cut to You. I have it cut 12 by 12, but I'm going to use it on an 8.5 by 11 layout, and I'm going to show you how you can do that. So what I've done here is I want to have this cut file come in from two different sections into the middle of my page. So I'm taking a pencil and I'm just going ahead and marking the pencil lines so that I know what parts of the cut file are going to be visible on my page. This video also has a blog post to go with it where I'm sharing another 12 by 12 layout that also uses this white on white technique. So you can see all the details for both of those projects on the Cherry on Top blog. I'm apparently quite tongue-tied this morning. I'm so sorry. I will be working with Carta Bella's Family Night, collection. So this collection, let me just kind of throw this out there for you. If you kind of saw this collection in the shop, you might have walked away from it because the papers are quite busy. The A sides, I bought it because of the B sides. If you're a boy mom, check those colors out. How gorgeous are those colors for a boy mom? Like, they're not super dark, they're not brown and black and gray, they're like these beautiful aquas and blues and just a really true red. And so while the A sides are a bit busy and very themed, the B sides are not themed and they are flat out gorgeous. So if you have not checked these out yet, I highly recommend this collection. It's super fun. I love it for the my boy layouts that I do, and you'll be seeing more of them, using more of this collection on my channel in the coming weeks, maybe even in the coming months, because I'm such a slow scrapper. So what I've done is I have just backed a couple of the patterns in the cut file. I didn't back a lot because, again, I really want this to be white on white. I want fresh, I want clean with bright pops of color. And that is the technique we are discussing over on the Cherry blog today. I'm also hosting a challenge on the message board to use this technique of having a white on white element in your layout. You can win a $5 gift certificate to the Cherry on Top shop. So if you are interested in that, I highly recommend it. It's going to be super fun. I enjoy the message board challenges, and I host one every month or every other month. So this is one way to achieve that white on white look. You get the dimension of the cut file, you get the design of the cut file by backing just a couple of those shapes in the cut file. You get that grab of color and interest. On the blog, I'm also sharing a layout where I use the idea of a white on white, like mixed media. And I'm using my grit paste, which you would have seen yesterday on my Chamel, in my Chamel layout. That grit paste is like the bomb.com. I love it. And so you can check that layout over on the blog. So here I am. I'm just getting this cut file exactly where I want it, and then I'm cutting it and moving on. So don't fret. You don't need to cut a new cut file, and you also don't need to use a background cut file in the way that it may have been intended. This is the herringbone cut file from Cut to You, and it's super duper cute. And I just wanted to do something really different with it. And so now we have our background. Now I am a little bit out of my usual routine with this layout because I'm going to do some stamping, but I don't do my stamping at the beginning. And I know I always tell you guys do your stamping first, but honestly I just wasn't sure which stamps I wanted to use and how I wanted this layout to all go together. So I'm starting with that cut file, and now I'm just backing my photos with the 6x6 papers. So fun fact, Carta Bella and Echo Park 6x6 papers are double-sided. That's right. So you get the A sides, which in this case are super busy, but then you also get those B sides in 6x6, which is awesome. I love that about Carta Bella and Echo Park papers. I love that you have a double-sided 6x6 paper pad. Super, super cool. Okay, so I went ahead, I matted my photo. It's going to go right there where the cut files meet, so your eye is drawn right into the middle of the photo. And now I am stamping some watermelons. So I'm using my Catherine Polo stamp set that has all the different fruits in it. It will be linked in the blog post because it is available at A Cherry on Top. I am going to be using, I used Lime Ricky, Tutti Frutti, and now for the parts that would be black normally, I am going with Juniper Mist, a navy, dark navy blue. And the reason I'm going with that dark navy blue for the watermelons is because there's no black in my layout, but there is a dark navy blue mat around my photo, and there is also a dark navy blue die cut from the collection that I want to use, and I also used a dark navy blue pattern paper in my cut file. I stamped these watermelons wonky. They're going to be whimsical, so they don't need to look like watermelons, real ones, and I just didn't want that dark black on my layout because it's not going to appear anywhere else. And this worked perfectly using this Juniper Mist for the detail elements on my watermelons. Once I have all the layers for my watermelons stamped and ready to go, I am going to go ahead and grab my die cut, my Sizzix and the coordinating dies, and I'm just going to die cut each of these watermelon pieces. You could totally fussy cut these elements as well. I know that some of you do not enjoy the fussy cutting, so I used my dies because those dies are also available in A Cherry on Top shop, and you can use a die instead of having to fussy cut everything out. Okay, so my camera is getting, I think I need a new stand for my camera, so every so often during the next couple of videos, you're going to see me kind of adjust it because it was being wonky. I don't know, it kept like wanting to fall. So now that I have all of my watermelons die cut, I am going to go through the ephemera pack and sticker sheet for this collection. So some of the die cuts and some of the sticker sheet is very more themed, but then there's some that are just very generic to family and spending time with your family, watching movies as a family, playing games as a family, and with everyone staying home right now, I actually think that this would be a really great collection to document some of your activities while you're staying at home. Maybe you have movie night or game night, and this is just a really bright and colorful collection. The images are a little like retro, but I don't mind that at all. I've been loving the look of like old 50 mod style papers and embellishments recently, which I know is a little kind of off the beaten path, but they're so much fun and so colorful, and this collection has a lot of that kind of vibe to it. So I'm not wasting any of these die cut stamped watermelons, even the little bits that go off the page. I am snipping them off and re-adding them to different areas of the layout so that I have this nice kind of diagonal from the top left to the bottom right-ish. And that gives me an area to embellish, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to use some of the small little circles, and there are these little star shapes on the sticker sheet. I'm going to go ahead and fill those in. So my idea is that these are the major parts of my layout, the watermelons and the die cuts, and then I just want to fill in to create that line. Once I had all of the little stickers down, I decided I wanted some sequin. So I pulled out this sequin mix from Spiegel Mom Scraps. It's called Crushing It. And my good friend, Christina Sorge, she designed it, and it's so pretty. It's like all these beautiful green colors, super fun. So I used those sequins to fill in the spaces to get that nice flow going. Thank you so much for joining me today. Be sure to head over to the Cherry on Top blog, which will be linked down below, where you can find my second layout and all of the products you need to create this collection, or these layouts. Again, can't talk. All right, you guys have a fabulous day, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye.